If you had 3 holes to play and only could use 3 golf clubs, what golf clubs would you use? Today I'm taking on the resort course at Quietening. Now, I've done vlogs on the academy and on the Sir Henry Cotton Championship course, but I thought it'd be fun to head across the road and take on the resort course. Last 3 holes, 7, 8 and 9, and I can only use 3 clubs. Big decisions to be made. Well, I need to think of this in some kind of order to make sure I've got a good chance. Because this golf course here, you need to be able to shape the golf ball. It's not very wide, and the greens are just as good as the championship. So, I'm going to make a bold move here. No putter in the bag. I'm going to go with 3 iron as my kind of strategic club off the tee. So that's going to be like my club off the tee, my driving iron kind of thing. I need an approach. So this one's... I'm going to go 9 iron. No, it's too close. I'm going to go 7 iron. And then I need something to chip with, just in case I don't hit the green. So my clubs of choice are... So I've chosen my clubs. I've decided to go with my 3 iron, which I'm going to use as my driving iron off the tee. That's going to be what I'm going to use on most of the tee boxes. Because I've got this par 4, I've got a relatively long par 3, and then a long one again to finish. Can't remember if it's par 4 or par 5. I've played this golf course before, but not for a long time. This is actually, when I first came here, this is probably, here and the championship, it's probably the first time I played golf abroad. Now, if you want to hear more about that, I've actually put the championship course blog up, so I'll leave a link down below to you to go and watch that. And then I'm going to go as my approach club, my 7 iron, and my 54. So no putter. I'm going to use this to putt with. That's a hell of a bold move, considering these greens are absolutely awesome. Right, let's have it. Okay, 7th hole, severe dog leg. I've got to get this one moving. So this is Challenge Thursday at Alex Elite Golf. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this challenge, but I'm asking you to do it too. Oh, that had some movement on it. Now, in this week's Challenge Thursday, I can only use 3 golf clubs. And I want you to do this on 3 holes yourself. I'm challenging you to do it because this can have massive benefits to our game. So, as well as producing content on Thursdays, as you know if you're already a subscriber, I also upload on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Sundays. Now, my main aim for this channel is to help you play better golf, but most importantly, enjoy your golf further. So you can see there, I've hit a rat hook around the tree, put myself in a position to hit it on this green. I love this course. You've got to really think about it, and you've got to really work your ball, which is something we don't have to do if we've got every single club, potentially. Now, the first reason why we're doing this challenge this week, one, because it's fun, but most importantly, by doing stuff like this, apart from, I know, putting on the green with my wedge, which I'll do in a second, sometimes you might have to do that. But bar that, it actually really helps you become creative on the golf course. And I really think we've lost that in golf. We've lost that creative edge. We become like robots trying to be perfect, whereas there's no way I've ever learned a swing like that on the range. I've had to manufacture that to get to here. And if we can do that, that is surely what golf's about. Understanding face and path, understanding what happens. Okay, point number 1, increase your creativity as a bonus for doing this challenge this week. 86 yards, it's working out all right so far. My club selection, now I did have some experience doing this, but surely if you're at your home course, you've got that experience as well. Okay, 86 yards, see if we can get it in tight. So 54 degree, So I've got 54, I've got my 7-iron and my 3-iron. They're the only 3 clubs that I've got. 86. I think we're on. A little bit right that, but I think we're on. Now I may as well just keep that club out because I have to put with that now. But another thing about this course, and just away from doing this test in general, this course is great because it offers you everything about the championship in a kind of a little bit more of a simpler way. And also another added bonus, if you're not really that serious into your golf, you've got the opportunity to come and play and not be surrounded by people that are really serious, or that intimidation factor. And I really like that. I think it's quite a nice chill, but still a very good course. And the one thing I'm going to reiterate, the greens are just as good, because we know as golfers, we like it when the greens are good. That's a bit of a top. Not a bad start. That was a nice little par to start, surprised myself. Still, that's really bumpy, sorry. So nice little par to start. I've still got 2 holes left of this vlog, and I want to talk to you about 2 other reasons that are massive benefits of why this can help you play better golf this season. So we talked about creativity, that's number 1 on our list. Number 2, hit this tee shot and we'll talk through it. No, 54. Number 2 on my list. I definitely wanted to grab my putter there. In fact, I did grab my putter. Before we get to number 2, pretty happy with that shot there. Really nice. Again, no swing thoughts. That leads me on to point number 2. If you're someone who's really struggling with their game, whether it be mid-season, start of the season, pre-season, whatever part of the year that is, this is a great way to bin all swing thoughts. I'm not saying bin them entirely, but bin the swing thoughts and actually get into a mode where the shot dictates the swing. Now I speak about this on Training Tuesday on my channel, and it's a really important aspect because we can become so bogged down in our swing, so bogged down in swing thoughts. Well, why not actually get a bit of creativity to lose those swing thoughts and let the shot dictate it? In that instance there, I had a 3-iron in my hand, 201 yards to flag. If I was thinking of my swing thoughts, I would never have hit a shot as good as that. I've literally hit probably one of the best shots I've hit out here in the Algarve. Beautiful shot. Now time to try and roll it in. Keep experimenting between normal grip and the putting grip here. I topped the last one, so let's see. We'll top that one. Topped it in, topped it in, topped it in. So how many swing thoughts do you have? I honestly think people have too many swing thoughts. On that shot there, I can promise you, all I was thinking of, I've got 201 yards and make this ball go that distance. I know it's not as simple as that, and depending what level we are, but whatever level we are at and whatever club we use, the theory applies the same. Let the shot dictate the swing. And when you've only got 3 options, you have to manufacture something, you have to get creative. Okay, I've just had daylight robbery there, heading on to the last. I've gone par. That is just, how that hasn't gone in is beyond me. It's gone round the back of the hole. Number 9 and number 18 here on the resort. I need to make this club work for me. I need to get maximum out of it. So again, going back to my first point and my second point, I'm not thinking about swing thoughts. I'm trying to get this club to go as far as possible. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to swing it and jump off my feet to try and make it go that distance. We're going to work it by trying to take loft off a little bit, cover it, get the ball chasing, manufacturing shots. understanding face and path relationships, because that's really valuable. It's a little glimpse into what my third and final point will be. But before that, I played a tournament last year now, and when I played, I was going into it thinking, wow, I'm feeling terrible. Like, my game felt really bad, and it felt really bad because I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying all sorts. I gave myself a lesson, put myself on the flight scope, trying everything, and you know, you do that, don't you? As a golfer, you try absolutely everything to try and get the most out of it. Now, this ended up being one of the best rounds of the year, because I went out there and I literally said to myself, right, well, I'm struggling to move it a little bit of a fade, which is my standard shot. Why didn't I go out there, try and play bubba golf? That was what I called it in my head. But why didn't I go out there trying to create shots, trying to feel fades and big fades, trying to feel big draws? And I had fun. I had real fun. And I played some amazing golf. Now granted, I didn't putt with my wedge. I actually putted with my actual putter. Now I got even more excited just a minute ago when I thought this was a par 5, but it's only a par 5 on the second time you play it, and the 18th. And we're playing this as the 9th, because I said I'm playing 7, 8, 9. If I'd said I was playing 16, 17, 18, I'd have had this as a par 5 now. Jeez, I've got 234 yards. Now, this place has a real good mixture of holes. Par 4s, par 5s, some with water, some without water, some straight, some bendy, so some straight, some dog legs. It's a real good test. So whilst I've been here, I played this course, the academy, and the championship. So I put a vlog together of all of them, and each of them offer different things. I really think this one's, if you're looking for something that's not as serious as what, I don't want to use the word serious, but it's still a very good golf course. I'd say this is a little bit more relaxed. There's less pressure, less people that would play golf a lot of the time. If you're pretty new to golf, this is a really nice place. Okay, 234 yards. I wish this was a par 5 now. I need what I just hit off the tee into here. This is where the run could all come to a horrible end. Come on. Oh, I played one here. Oh, that was gonna rip back. Number 3 on our list. By doing this game, we actually start to develop club face to path control without even realising. So without realising, we're understanding how we hit it lower, how we fade it, how we draw it, and we find out our own way, as opposed to being told it and saying this is right, this is that. Try things, experiment, because if you can experiment and understand how you do it, that is so powerful. So number 3 on the list, you start to understand more about your game and what works for you. And that is the most powerful thing in golf. And they're getting really emotional and there's a blooming buggy going past. So, let's see if we can finish this hole off in style. Let's see if we can actually, I say style, hole a par putt from 15 feet with my wedge. That's the best putt I've hit. I could putt with this, really had to. Now for me, I think it's only fair to end today's challenge here on the 3rd hole on the resort course at Penina. This is one of my favourite holes there. Unfortunately, it didn't feature it in the vlog because we finished on 7, 8 and 9. But look at that view.